Hello and welcome to the Project Pokemon Aftermath Show. I am your host, Dragonair, and today we will be reviewing everything so far that's occurred in the show and interviewing our first eliminated contestant. Firstly, we gained the season's teams and their captains in the first episode, those being the orange, green, and purple teams. Litleo became the captain of the orange team, featuring Ralts, Electrike, Oshawott, Baltoy, Meowth, and Tortuga. So far, an alliance has sprung up between Meowth, Oshawott, and Tortuga in a plot to eliminate their own leader. Harsh. Meanwhile, Eevee became the leader of the green team, featuring Beldum, Kricketot, Poochyena, Emolga, Chimchar, and Comfey. It's still wary of what happened, but there seems to be tension now between Poochyena and Comfey, and signs of the team slowly splitting apart. Hopefully they'll be able to repair their bonds before it grows too late. Finally, we have the purple team, which seems to be the calmest out of the three. Croagunk is the leader, making up the rest of the team with Mankey, Poliwag, Rockruff, Oranguru, and Larvesta. Mankey and Croagunk have already made an alliance together and are looking to recruit another. Meanwhile, Larvesta is trying her best to properly communicate to her team, now through Oranguru. Let us hope that all goes swimmingly. Moving on, the first challenge was to complete a 16-piece puzzle of the team's responding captains. With the orange team losing after Meowth and Tortuga threw the challenge and then were exposed to the others by Electrike. Litleo received a one-time captain immunity and therefore couldn't be voted, and with manipulation from Tortuga, landed Electrike and Meowth tied. And in a shocking twist, Litleo was allowed to decide who stayed and picked Electrike, meaning Meowth was the first to be eliminated. And speaking of Meowth, here he is now! Hello Meowth, how are you feeling?
I've been amazing off of this show. It's incredible to have a whole private resort to yourself, 24-hour treatment and care. Have you tried their veggie kebabs?
I see you're enjoying the eliminated resort.
Paid vacation! Suckers, I'm glad I got out now. Of course it's gonna be ruined when all those idiots flood in.
Alright, all we have is a few questions lined up for you to answer about your time in the show.
Shoot.
Okay, first is from user Awesome Austin Kitty. Do you regret what you did now that it cost you the game?
Heck no, I have a resort to myself now. Totally worth it. But I am pretty mad about missing out on the prize money. It would have gone straight into my casino back home.
You own a casino?
Yeah, Payday Casino? You never heard of it?
I don't believe so.
Figures, you're too goody-goody for this gambling life.
Next question, also by the same viewer. Who was ultimately responsible for your loss?
Well, that stupid lion, obviously. She voted me out. How was I supposed to know she'd get special treatment? Toro's crap, I call.
That's fair, but then again, it is called a twist for a reason.
Oh, boo-hoo. Well, I ain't crying now. She has to deal with idiots all day. Ha!
Our next question was submitted by Skill Kill Scizor. If you could have done anything differently from what you did in the challenge, what would you have changed about your strategy?
I'd have been way more subtle with my plan. Probably would have hidden just one or two of the pieces to disguise the plan better, but also I learned to not yell my plans out loud. And of course Tortuga didn't support me in the moment at all.
Interesting. Speaking on Tortuga, do you have faith in your alliance after your absence?
Have you seen those two? They needed me. I give them each a day before they're cut, right after the other. Though I'm hoping not, because I don't need them bothering me all day at the resort.
So no faith at all in them?
Absolutely not.
Brutal, but fair. Here's our final question for today. Who do you think is the strongest player left in the game? It doesn't have to be someone on your team.
Huh, that's a tougher one. Most of them are absolute weaklings. But I guess I'll give some credit to Poochyena for mauling that annoying flower girl. She deserved it with all of her niceness. So yeah, if I'd bet on anyone to win, my money would be on him.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, that appears to be all for today. Thank you viewers for watching the Project Pokemon Aftermath show. I've been your host, Dragonair, and tune in next time for episode 3 of PPM.